Most overlooked game, maybe Astral Chain?
Astral Chain.
Overlooked game, I had one.
Astral Chain was greatly overlooked and was pretty phenomenal.
I still there was buzz around it. Like there was no buzz on the new ukulele game.
I have one
everyone
for
didn't
this.
want
It's
it.
because it sucked ass.
No, they wanted Banjo 2 and they didn't get it.
You can pay that game $20 to go behind an alley and lick your butthole.
The problem with every single iteration that I've done of ukulele is that they did not improve off of all of the problems that the games had back then. They just brought all of the problems with them because they're like, oh, nostalgia. People want nostalgia. No, people want to experience that, but better.
Having written the guide for like the collectibles in the first ukulele, I fully agree with that. By the time I was done with that, I was so pissed off about all the I call it video game chores because that's what it is.
Yeah, it had so much potential.
But the one that he's talking about is a side scroller.
And I feel
that's
like
more like Donkey Kong
and
Country.
people got upset because it wasn't 3D. And so
I wasn't upset at all by that. I think that game's great.
And I'm not speaking ill of it, of the second one either. I'm just saying that's why I didn't like the first one.
Yeah,
that's why
I was talking about the first one. Like,
it's just not good enough, and I feel like you're basing this off of a short demo of the game and not the full game.
No, I have it on PC.
He's been playing it.
Okay.
That
changes things a little bit, but your vote still means nothing to me.
Just call me out of the podcast.
I'm just making sure.
I had said
it's good. It's Donkey Kong.
I had said Concrete Genie because that game was like pretty good, but it came out like the same day Sony released information on the PS5, so everybody immediately forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like they cannibalized their own game.
Wargroove would be considered overlooked.
I
feel like it didn't get a lot of attention.
Wargroove.
My argument was for Control.
That is a
mine as
well.
I hear about it all the time. Everybody who has ever played Control has told me it's Game of the Year material. It's on the Game of the Year awards for the Game
I've never
Awards.
bothered to play it.
And even Phil Spencer in his unfortunate moment was like, it was a game that was really highly hyped, that a lot of people enjoyed, that just didn't get attention, which is probably why he wanted it to be on the Game Pass.
But I've heard people talk about Control, whereas I've heard nobody talk about Astral Chain. And Astral Chain, from everything I've heard, is really good.
Astral Chain is wonderful.
Yeah, no one is nominating Astral Chain for anything.
And it deserves to be nominated for something. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
It has some really
unique
combat
It's a Nintendo game,
mechanics.
too.
Sometimes the combat stuff works, though, and sometimes it doesn't. That's why it didn't get, I think, it didn't get elevated to the same level that a lot of Platinum games do. But it's... The world that they built is one of the most fleshed out worlds, and it's a great homage to some of the best animes ever, including Evangelion and Akira, Full Metal Alchemist.
And even just Sentai shows.
Yeah. I mean, it really hits a lot of the marks for, it's obviously for them, it's an homage to a lot of, anime culture that influenced the developers growing up. And there, you also go around finding lost kitty cats and feeding them and keeping them safe in a warehouse.
Both Bill and Brittany agree with TJ.
Control. I do agree about Astral Chain, though. That would be an easy runner-up for me, just because I did have a lot of fun with Astral Chain. But I overlooked it in my vote for overlooked game.
There you go.
Yeah. I think that says something, too.
It makes sense that overlooked games should all be different votes. I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Super Mario Maker 2!
Super Mario Maker 2! No!
Sorry.
So, I mean, who's winning? Is Control ahead of the game? Or
Control?
Is Astral Chain?
Are you sticking with Control?
I'm probably going to stick with Control, even though I agree about your points on Astral
3 for
Chain.
Control. Chris Gerard says Hunt Showdown.
God, screw that game, dude.
Hey, that's harsh.
I haven't heard anything good about the game. That's the difference.
I said Concrete Genie, but I will change to Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
I said
you know what? I'll switch to Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
I'll switch to Control because
Control.
Wait.
Now we have 3 and 3 again. 4 for Astral Chain, 3 for Control.
I'm gonna vote Team Sonic Racing. That game was really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think following Remedy's blunders in the past, and then Control and how big they made it seem and everything, I think that a lot of people just kind of expected it to fail, like Quantum Break did.
I wasn't impressed with it.
They expected it to flop.
I wasn't impressed with the early hands-on. That it ended up being good.
I remember
good
like reading your hands-on. I think, and I was
true.
like, yeah, this is gonna be another Quantum Break situation where they're trying.
That's what I thought it was gonna be,
and it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to vote Control.
Sam, what do you think?
Absolutely Control.
Control.
All right. The Control.
My vote does not matter.
Controls have it.
The eyes have it.
But I would have said Astral Chain.
Hit the gavel.
Well, wasn't it split then?
I don't know.
Because I ended up switching to Astral Chain.
You switched to Astral Chain.
1, 2, 3,
Four,
4,
five
Astral Chains.
5 Astral Chains, and then 1, 2, 3, 4,
no, 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, Control.
It's
right
5
there.
and 5.
So I guess
Oh.
also
Yeah.
as you guys see, you get
I guess I can
Your vote
override.
matters.
You can
You're the
override.
tie-breaking vote in the
Lola.
Senate.
Lola. Astral
Wait,
Chain?
what did Brittany say?
She said Control.
You see, kids? Go
So
vote.
Brittany, Bill,
Brittany and Bill both said Control.
Bill, me, Greg, Sam.
Sam said Control?
Sam said
And then
Control.
did you say Control?
He said Team
He said
Sonic
Team
Racing.
Sonic
Team
Racing.
Sonic
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
Yeah.
You need to pick one of these.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
true. I'm sorry.
Donovan.
I would say Astral Chain. I've heard way more about Control. I
Boom.
want the game all the time.
Headshot.
He'll
Flawless
flip a coin.
victory.
He flipped the coin.
But not
Astral
best
Chain.
Yeah, it was
headshot.
Astral Chain.
Astral
No, I
Chain.
really
It
feel
is
like Astral Chain.
decided.